was former President Donald Trump trying to get some applause from the crowd. And this happened at Mar-a-Lago, and, you know, it kind of evokes something that we might have seen before. Like, I don't know, Jeb Bush, who was certainly happy about this. So now, to give you a little bit bigger of a picture here, Phil Rucker and Carol Leonnig in their book, I Alone Can Fix It, set up a scene as Trump holds court in the dining room at Mar-a-Lago. Apparently, it's not the first time this happened, and wrote this. When you're down there talking to him, there's a distorted reality. He's presenting not only to us, but the dozens of guests that come to Mar-a-Lago every night for dinner and give him a standing ovation at sunset. And then you leave Mar-a-Lago and you realize what's happening in the world. The reality is so different from what he's trying to tell his supporters. Leonnig described after the book came out. So, I mean, that's what you saw there. He's like, come, please clap. Come on, please clap. I mean, to which I say, of course, low energy, sad baby. Somewhere out there, Jeb is laughing as he holds up a Donald Trump voodoo doll. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Please clap.
All right. So now what's funny is this is after Donald Trump Donald Trump donkey caught everybody in the primaries. We know that. Emasculated Chris Christie, Ted Cruz, and especially Jeb Bush. I know it was forever ago, but there's a list of insults that Trump had used against Jeb Bush, describing pretty much the very scene that we just saw. Let me show you some of that.
Total stiff, spoiled child, lightweight, puppet, clueless, sad sack, too soft, weak, sad, pathetic, embarrassment to his family, and not a man.
All of that seems to describe what we just saw from Donald Trump. Now, it appears that, as I said, Trump has low energy. Interesting. Now, look, the reality is, now that he's cut off from social media, from a lot of his followers, his most vocal supporters, which have always been a minority, really. And I don't mean those who voted Republican because they saw both Hillary Clinton and Biden as a lesser of two evils. Those Republicans do exist, and they live, of course, in a completely different reality, but they do exist. But no, in reality, the hardcore Trumpers, right? They're the small minority of people that, you know, are reflected in the recent sad rallies with Bill O'Reilly, the only ones that would actually show up and barely even filled the stands. But there's another group. There's another group. Now, as I said, the kind of people that clap for Trump, and they're the same people that Trump would never allow into Mar-a-Lago. They're poor people. Poor people, working people, the people that he has duped. Again, they'd clap. They would too. But he doesn't give a goddamn about them because guess what? They're not giving him money. They can't afford the membership at his clubs. And so of course this is going to happen because he doesn't give a damn about his real supporters. His most hardcore supporters wouldn't be able to step a foot near Mar-a-Lago. And by the way, in case you think, okay, maybe this is a one-off. No, this isn't the only time that this has happened. Some of the many other books that were published about Trump's post-presidency have told a similar story about how he continuously has to just beg for a standing ovation. Please clap, as he walks into the dining room. How much more of a sad sack can you actually be? It's so good. It's the best.